What if I told you that we treat all tools like toys? The mind, the intellect, the breath, the body, the imagination, even technology. We are entering a world where free will becomes a responsibility, and where ignorance will always mean suffering. Most of our tools, we've either judged them or let them lead us, pulling us away from our true nature. But who am I to speak of this true nature? And you, who are you? Who are we? We know ourselves only at the surface, and that surface, those labels, are illusions trying to give meaning to our existence. Let's start with a few simple sentences. Pay attention to how you feel when they are spoken. You are not who you think you are. You are not your body, nor your emotions. That's the tricky part. You are not your faults, nor your problems. So, what are you? A role? A mask? And here we are, playing roles, sometimes willingly, sometimes unconsciously, wearing masks woven from habits, repetition, and conditioning. Little by little, we begin to ask better questions. Not, how can I have more, but why is it never enough? And that's when we bring light to our most faithful companion, the shadow. Not to resist it, but to integrate it. Because from there, we keep searching, but not from a place of lack, not from hunger for meaning or possession, but from a place of curiosity, of wonder. For the senses, yes, but above all, for the soul. Nice to meet you. You can call me Ashe. I'm a wild child in the world full of because. And today, I'd like to take you on a journey of self-rediscovery. One that may lead us to a broader, wiser vision of life. You don't have to believe me, use your discernment. And by that I mean listen to your body, your instinct, your gut, your heart. Explore by and for yourself. We exist on multiple planes, psychic, energetic, physical. Most of the time without even realizing it. The human mind is not yet fully ready for everything we're about to touch here. So, if you didn't come here to have your mind blown a little, you can still turn back. The physical plane is the one we are the most familiar with. It's Earth. Your magnificent personal tool, the human body, is the reality to which we swear allegiance, the one our senses allow us to experience. Then comes the mental, the psychic plane. Everything happening in our mind, beliefs, opinions, noise, but also ideas, desires, cravings. You could see the brain as an unlimited battery of electromagnetic signals, translating the physical world for our understanding and narrating the story of our own experience. The plane through which we become aware of being aware. And finally, my favorite, the field of unity, the energetic field. Because when you zoom in closely enough, everything is made the same way. Plants, animals, matter, all interwoven to form a single unity, different but never separate. And that's the crucial point. All our planes of reality are intrinsic to this reality, some subtle, visible, naked to the eye, yet completely real. You don't deny the existence of your thought, even though no one else can experience them. All these planes function together, moving beneath the surface, the physical plane, as one. That's why we speak of alignment. All planes are constantly seeking coherence with one another. And that's the beauty of this ever-moving world. We are always being invited to move with it, always seeking greater harmony between who you think you are, psychic, what you aspire to, energetic, and what you actually do, physical. But mark my words, no matter who you are, if you are here, you are ready. ready to start using your human vessel to enter a new age of hope, serenity, peace, and raw presence. What if your mind is far more involved in the creation of your human experience than you thought? Your mind is a pointed tool. It can focus on one thing at a time. And when it does, it feeds that thing with pure awareness, power, presence. That's what we call attention. And attention is the new currency. That's how humans interacted with life in the Stone Age, observing, learning, analyzing, experiencing, remembering. That's why humanity built structures to stay safe, even when comfort became the prison. We stayed safe for centuries because the archaic brain led the troop. But now we have the time to stop, to look around. Beast no longer chases us. We are in the new kind of survival game, the money game. We have bodies with 5 physical senses through which we experience life. We have biological needs that keeps us busy. Through these sensations, we give meaning to our experiences. It feels good, I want more. It feels bad, I'll avoid it. Being led only by the senses keeps us looping. It's okay, but if you want to dive deeper, you are invited to stay. Our mind and bodies are tools. Our life experience reflects our relationship with those tools. Mine once led me to a lot of suffering, but don't worry, only what is true is eternal. Suffering felt real, but it wasn't truth. We seek more, we seek elsewhere, but rarely right here. So we seek, and therefore we find. What you feel and think can either be a curse or the key to your liberation. You can bring heaven or hell on earth through you. Who are you? Where do you identify? Are these identities binding you to suffering or freeing you from the loop? Nothing will fulfill you like the path of dissolving false attachments. Less thinking, more being. At the core of your being, a whole new song, an undeniable pull, fiery presence. That's what they call truth. Light needs dark, life is contrast, life is whole. That's what I came to understand after breaking my own patterns of suffering. That was my initiation. I'm still in it. Humans suffer to learn from it. Key point. What you feed grows. Where attention goes, energy flows. We are not here to be better. We are here to leave little room for ignorance, that self-inflicted suffering that disconnects us from our true nature. Happier human beings are less cruel, less avoidant, more attuned to life. We are evolving to become that, right now. This isn't a false promise, as long as you hold your end of the bargain. Stop, observe, think twice before speaking. Watch what you consume. Notice your inner dialogue. What triggers what? Which actions reinforce which beliefs? This is deep introspection. Most will never touch it because it destroys their whole way of seeing. But as part of this whole, you are crucial. So what now? First, breathe. Taking ourselves to the next level is less about learning, more about unlearning. It takes patience, acceptance, awareness, and presence. Your mind is a garden. You play your part. Nature does the rest. Let your brain create new pathways. Let muscle memory learn new tricks. Change is the nature of this world. Resisting it causes pain. Time passes. Priorities shift. And yet, we rarely pause to reflect. How can we build consciously from here? With reverence, gratitude. How can we move together, yet individually in this strange time? Opening ourselves to the infinite nature of what is, instead of letting fear win again. Big power implies big responsibility, and everyone wants more, until they realize what they've been doing with their unlimited imagination, their careless words. But fear not, coherence and attunement to nature, that's the entry point to magic. When you stop trying to understand it through your mind, you start to experience it through your body. You start to experience it in your body. You align effortlessly with your flow, the path of least resistance. You feel and think from presence, not lack, from acceptance, not control. That's how you master your thoughts. That's how you observe your emotions. That's how you begin to live without extra weight. That's why mindfulness, meditation, spiritual awakening are exploding topics. Because once people touched it, they can't gatekeep it. The feeling is too good, and feeling good makes you want others to feel good too. Peace, serenity, presence, abundance, they propagate fast because we are tapping in. Your inner world is a lush, rich, abundant garden, and your imagination knows only one limit: yourself. So stop standing in your own way. Recognize your nature. Join the present moment. Open your childlike wonder. Let life surprise you. Stretch your limits safely and mindfully. Focus on your breath each time the moment arises. Hand over heart. Be here now. We are entering an era where to feel better, to be better, to do better, we must reconnect with the invisible world, the one we experience, not just talk about. Let's change our world. One breath, one word, one step at a time. Lead from the fire source of creation. Your soul, your will, your presence will change life on earth. Let it roar. Let it consume illusion. Return to ease and presence. Ask yourself, how can I notice more of what surrounds me, of what I am, once I simply be? You will cry, you will struggle, you will try harder, because we grew up thinking we were separate, when choosing unity actually hurts before it heals. What truth did this awaken in you, and how do you see it shaping your way of being? If life is a game, what level are you playing on right now? And what would leveling up look like for you? What human tool, mind, body, imagination, attention, do you feel most called to reclaim consciously? How can we, together, create a reality based on presence rather than fear? If you could transmit one seed of awareness from this message into the world, what would it be? Thank you all.